Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my minimalist packing tips and what I packed for going to Amsterdam on a work trip for 3 days. Now, I took the train, so that did have an impact on what I decided to bring with me, and it took about 4.5 hours to get there from St Pancras. There's a direct train that you can get the Eurostar, which is awesome. And also because it was a work trip, I did have to bring things like my camera and extra little things like my laptop and stuff that otherwise I probably wouldn't have otherwise brought. I just want to say a quick thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video and always supporting my channel, but we'll talk a little bit more about them later on in the video. So I'm going to be sharing with you today some of my minimalist packing tips as well as what I took. So grab that cup of tea and let's get straight into the video. So I always take a backpack because I just find that so much easier than a rolly bag to just kind of like get all my stuff together and go, and I find it much easier to just put it on my back and walk through aisles of trains and things like that. I also don't love leaving my bag sort of like in that main bit before you go and take your seat, because I have a lot of things like my laptop and stuff in it, so I'd prefer just to have it with me. So I am an ambassador for Grimbag, so the bags that I use are Grimbag. This video isn't sponsored, but since I use the bag, it'd be weird not to tell you what it was. Yeah, and it's got side pockets, front pocket, and it's got a laptop space, which is perfect for me, and I've been using this bag for over 2 years now, and I really like it, and it's been very useful. So if we start on the outside, I always take a water bottle with me, and I have a couple of different ones for different things. So this like really small dopper one is really good for traveling because it fits perfectly in the side of this bag. It's also not too big, so I'm not going to be bulking down my bag with like lots and lots of water, and generally around cities like Amsterdam there are loads of refill stations, so it's super easy to fill it back up again. And also because I was working with a sort of like travel company, I was staying at a place where it was, you know, very easy to fill up my water. I always find that it's so much easier to keep all of my like underwear and socks and stuff together if I just use a reusable bag. If you guys have packing cubes, it's exactly the same thing, but I didn't want to go out and buy some when I have loads of like grocery bags and things like that, so I just used a cotton bag to put all of my underwear in and my socks and a spare bra as well. Although, to be honest, I don't wear bras, it was just like a crop top. And I brought two with me, and I only brought two because one, I'm happy to wear one 2 days in a row, especially because the weather is very cold. And also two, I brought two because when I travel, like if you get a bit sweaty or the train is really hot, like you don't want to wear the same one for the whole weekend. So I brought that, 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of socks, and then I always bring like an emergency pants in case like something terrible happens and like you shit yourself. You never know, guys. Or, you know, someone spills something really awful on you and just seeps through. You know, you never know, okay? You never know. And honestly, like, that's been on my mind because my brother's wife is a surgeon, and she told me, like, a story about when she was covered in something and it was seeped all the way through to her pants and she had to throw them away. So that's kind of haunted me. So I always bring a spare pair of pants. Always. And then I brought one vest. On reflection, I probably should have brought two, but I brought one. Then I brought one thermal base layer, just a black high neck, which you can wear on its own with the vest if you want to. And then also two tops. So one of the tops I brought for like Saturday night, if in case you wanted to go out, have a drink or something, and also for the meeting that I had on the Friday with the agency that I was working with. And I also brought a top to sleep in. So I had one vest, one thermal kind of top that could also double as a top, two other tops, one fancy, and one for sleeping in as well. And then I just bought a pair of jeans and a pair of tracksuit bottoms, and I wore the jeans every day, but the tracksuit bottoms I prefer to traveling because they are a lot more sort of comfortable and a lot more, you know, relaxed. So I also bought 2 jumpers. One was a grey one that I just travelled in and it was really super comfy, and I also just like slept in it if I did get quite cold, but not really, I was fine. But I also brought one black jumper that I wore as well every day over the t-shirts that I wore. So I just wanted to keep it really simple and just keep it super minimal so that I could ensure that I had a little bit of variance, but also I could just repeat you know, some outfits to keep that kind of consistency. And then of course I had my bum bag for things like my passport and my phone and my keys, and if we did go out I didn't want to bring my backpack with me, so that was a really great accessory that I brought. And then my coat, that was perfect, although I always forget how rainy Amsterdam is, so it did rain a lot, and I luckily my sister brought a umbrella with us. So that was very helpful. So I would highly recommend, if you do go to Amsterdam during this kind of time of year, that you would bring an umbrella or you would bring a raincoat. And I just wore also one pair of trainers. I didn't need to bring any other pair of trainers. Like, they're kind of trainers that are smarter than just scruffy trainers, so I could wear them anywhere for dinner or to my meeting, etc., and to walk around the city as well. So when it came to toiletries, I only wash my hair once a week, so I didn't need to bring anything like shampoo or conditioner or any styling gel. I did bring a brush for just in case, and then I brought obviously my dent tabs, tooth tabs for travelling, a razor just in case. You never know. You never know. I mean, I really didn't need to bring it. That was one of the things I probably could have left at home. And then things like my toothbrush and a few other like cloths and stuff to wipe my face off. But that was pretty much it. I don't think I even brought makeup. I think I just brought an eyeliner and a mascara, and that was pretty much it for the weekend. So I did try to keep it quite minimal. This probably is not as minimal as I should have, because apart from my backpack, I also had my camera bag, which I had everything in. I just put my camera, any wires that I needed, and that was pretty much it. All my laptop charger and stuff like that, and then of course my laptop went in my backpack. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the trip. It was only 3 days, so I might have packed too much, but I don't actually think that I did. I wore everything that I brought, which was great. I do actually feel like maybe I should have brought one more t-shirt, but I definitely didn't need to. Sometimes you'd like to have that kind of decision at the time, but maybe next time, especially like the summer, I'll bring some light trousers and a dress one day instead. But yeah, that's pretty much it that I brought for my packing video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and just getting a few tips. One of the things I really like to do, if you do have packing cubes or you wish you had packing cubes, again, is to use a canvas bag just to put everything in and roll it up and put it down. I also really love bum bags. I think they are really great because then you can keep all your important things right in front of you and you don't have to put everything in your backpack and always have to take your backpack off and get the stuff. My sister has one as well, and she actually left it on the train when we got from Amsterdam to Brussels, and we sprinted back to the train. I was so lucky that I was sitting there for another 5 minutes before it went on to Gare du Nord in Paris, and she managed to get on and get it, and it had everything in it. So if you do use one, please be careful and make sure you have all your belongings when you get off the train. So yeah, that was pretty scary. I thought we were going to be spending a night in Brussels. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give a thumbs up to just let me know that you did enjoy it. But just before we end this video, I would like to say a thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and always supporting my channel. Squarespace gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform from which to create your website. I use Squarespace for my low impact movement website, and I'm absolutely loving everything that I can use on it. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/sustainablyvegan to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Okay, I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Bye!